Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm John Gray here with Coach John Olive on the John Olive Fifth Quarter Show. And last night we had our third local rivalry game with Franklin County, and it was a really hard fought ball game by the Tullahoma Wildcats. We ended up losing that ball game by one touchdown, 49-42. That's right, 49-42. And it was a very interesting game. I know you're going to enjoy watching it because we learned again last night that we have a bunch of kids out there on the football field that have no give up in them. Coach, you boys played hard.
We will battle. We just to make that jump from being an average team, which is what we are at 2-2, to becoming a good team. We're so close. And we just got to be able to do the little things to make the jump. Us as coaches, us as players, if we can do that, then we got a chance to become a playoff team, and that's our goal, is to get to the playoffs.
Well, and what impressed me last night is you had 2 or 3 and then ended up four players when the Burks kid had a mishap, but you had 3 or 4 starters that weren't able to play the game last night, and you had people step up and take their places and perform well.
Next man up. And, we knew about all of them except Amari. And Amari got hurt on the opening kickoff, as he's a safety on the kickoff team. And anyway, got blindsided there. And, clean shot. It wasn't an illegal block or anything. It's just one of those freak things that happens.
So we'll check on him as the week goes by as to what's actually going on there.
Right.
So, but it was a fun game in the stands, and everybody was staying excited and yelling and pushing, and it's just Tullahoma Wildcat football, folks. It's one of the greatest things that happens in this town, and it happens every fall. And right now we're involved in a 2-2 season, and looking forward to. I guess we're going into pretty much most of our district play now.
Well, we go to Spring Hill, which will be region or district, and excuse me, and then we get Lincoln County for homecoming. There's only 6 teams in our region, so you're interspaced out.
Yeah.
I think Nolensville and Lawrence County is the only time we play 2 region games back to back.
Right. So what we'll do right now is take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the first quarter of the Tullahoma Franklin County football game 2017.
Where I come from, family still comes first.
The most important rule is the golden one.
You're not judged by what's in your wallet, but what's in your heart.
At Ascend, we know where you're coming from because we come from there too.
Where I come from, doing the right thing is the only thing.
Ascend Federal Credit Union. Banking without the bank.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. Whether it's Kia, Ford, Chevrolet, GMC, or Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep, Russell Barnett Automotive family has your next new car or SUV. Stop by one of our 4 locations or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. My question is, why buy anywhere else?
Hi, I'm Terry Spruce, Spruce Accurate Refrigeration. We'll always figure out the best game plan, get the job done correctly the first time. Summer's coming to an end, fall's coming right around the corner. Now would be a good time to call and make your appointment for your fall maintenance checks on all your heating equipment. Spruce Accurate Refrigeration, the name you can trust.
Daddy Billy's Deli Bar and Grill has been open at 119 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma for over 40 years, serving up good times and great food. Owner Nick Smith has made a great investment to remodel the inside, which is now a non-smoking facility, and add a great outdoor patio area with a covered stage, a fire pit, and a second bar where smoking is allowed. The food remains great at Daddy Billy's, from burgers to paninis, salads, wings, with new items being added all the time. Great sides from onion straws, flat fried potatoes, and Tullahoma's only corn salad. Music and sports are important at Daddy Billy's with jam night every Wednesday night, bands and players on the weekends, and big screen TVs all over the place to watch sports. Daddy Billy's is now open Monday through Saturday and closed on Sunday. As a non-smoking venue inside, all ages are welcome to enjoy the food and fun at Daddy Billy's. With a great selection of domestic, imported, and local craft beers, a full liquor and wine selection, and the best food around, there is no reason for you not to be part of the good times at Daddy Billy's, 119 Northwest Atlantic Street, downtown Tullahoma.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Our captains last night, number 58, Mason Weaver, 25, Amari Burks, 41, Jacob Thumper Floyd.
Thumper.
I love it. And number 11, Nick Barstead. Jacob was elected by his teammates for his efforts that he gave in practice this week. As he's a sophomore that has never been afraid of hitting, and his body's finally beginning. He's growing. He's getting to be a rather large young man, so I like it. I hope he gets another couple of inches between now and next season. We won the toss and deferred to the second half. We're going to kick off to Franklin County to open this ball game up.
I tell you another one that's not afraid to hit, it's that little Cooper Lawson.
That is correct.
He likes to throw it in there.
He'll throw all 140 pounds at you. Race Marin would kick off. And they wedge it out of there.
We thought we had that ball, didn't
Yeah,
we?
we did. We thought that. Comes your buck sweep. Tommy McCullough catching it from behind. Second down and about 5, though. Wing T offense. You know, they want to pound you to death and run the buck the other way. Ty Cox on the tackle, but I believe he gets the first down. And the biggest lesson we learned last night is that we're just not physical enough out on the edges. And we don't see that. They hurt us early with the trap.
That's a big man right there.
He is. He's an outstanding football player. He hurt us last year. They'll run the draw play right here. And not bad job. That's Peyton Howard on the tackle there.
Peyton's growing into that position, isn't he?
Yeah, we just got to get him where he can read his keys. He's doing a great job at directing everybody. And when he reads his keys, he can get himself in position. We just got to get it consistent now, and that's part of the nuisance of not being an inside linebacker until
game day.
Until this year. We've talked about him moving from quarterback. He still plays quarterback, but he went to outside linebacker, and we had a speed deficit at inside linebacker. And anyway, he has moved in there and given us everything he's got. They're moving the ball right down the field against us. Comes your buck sweep again. And we're just making the tackle too far downfield. We're getting 4, 5, 6, 7 yards at a time. You got to be able to get some negative plays against them. You get negative plays against that style of offense, you can create problems for them. Johnson scores there. Hard to do a PAT without the deep snapper.
Yeah, it is.
So Franklin County goes on top, and they eat almost 6 minutes off the clock, 5.5 minutes off the clock. They score to go up 7-0. And we have to hit scramble mode here just a little bit on the offensive side. We've lost both our deep kickoff return people for the week, and we script our first few plays of the game, and now we've had to make a change. And so we're having to take plays out that we had planned on running, and Nick and I are on the sideline talking about, okay, instead of it being this way, you got to look for it on this other side over here. And we get away with it. This series is Kobe Burks is going to outrun everybody to the end zone. And so
we're back.
We got a chance to tie them up with an 88-yard touchdown pass. And it's the next series that we struggle a little bit in trying to figure out what plays we can run and which ones we can't, with us missing Amari and Bryson only having one good hand. Limits you. Base Marin on the kickoff again. Just need the tackling. We're there. And could have had him at the 30-yard line. Instead, he gets all the way out to the 39. Excuse me. What we thought was going to be finally something that we could do this year is kick the ball deep again. Now we got to go back and work. We got to go to work. We got to solve our problem on our kickoff team. They're starting out at the 40 or beyond every series, and we're starting at our 20.
Right.
We lost the kicking game big time last night to Franklin County. And
Now, has Race been kicking off?
he has not. But Chase is going to, he's got an injury problem, and we lost him last year after the first game or two because of it. And this year,
Great hit.
yeah, good job up Peyton there. That's what I'm saying. When he reads it correctly, he can play. His thing is he's just having to learn how to read it. And here, we're just not coming up and setting an edge at all. And so, therefore, they get a big-time game. And it's amazing when you set the edge.
Got to go low on that guy. There you
That's your man Cooper going low.
Yeah. He's got to at 140-something pounds.
And good job there. We make them cut it back. And Tommy McCullough and Mason Weaver on the stop. This time they'll come outside and they double team our little 140-pound linebacker and get to the end zone. We got to go to work on all of our special teams. We're not very consistent right now. They're going to be offsides right here, so this get blown dead. Hunter Palmer with the return, gets it out almost to the 30. May have been our best starting field position of the night.
I think we might have gotten up around there one more time.
I don't know. We're at 28 right now. And they jump offside, so we got a 1st and 5.
Take advantage.
We're going to try to right here. We're going to hit Matt Ross, middle of the field. It's tackled, ground, can't cause a fumble. Hunter, I believe that was Hunter. That may have been Race that jumped on it. One of them jumped on it there. Run Bryson Corn. And pick up a short gain, not much. We're scrambling just a little bit, trying to figure out what we can and can't do with the personnel that we have. And so at the end of the first quarter, we're down 14-7. We just took a big sack, so now it's going to be 3rd down 10 when we come out of this break.
Come out of the deal. But we responded in our fight and trying to figure this deal out, just like we are right here. We're always trying to figure this deal out. For 25 years we've been trying to figure it out. We're just glad you're still out there watching. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back with the second quarter.
Unlike all the rest, Southern Community Bank will provide you with a different banking experience because you are our first priority. Our services are intuitive. Our team is friendly. Our approach is refreshing. Our support to the community is unwavering. And our service is clearly unique. We offer accounts that make banking simple and hassle-free with all the conveniences you want and need most. Call Southern Community Bank and experience the bank that is unlike all the rest.
Since 1917, Builder Supply has been the place to go for all your building materials. It's where the contractors have shopped for years. Builder Supply stocks quality Benjamin Moore paint, Tamco shingles, case knives, DeWalt, Stanley, and Makita tools, Peachtree's Southern Rose and Sun windows, Trader's grills, Quickset locks, General Shell brick, Yellow wood, and pass load nail guns and nails. Experienced salespeople are there to help you find the right products for your job. So when you're ready to build, whether large or small, think Builder Supply. 301 South Atlantic Street in Tullahoma.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do,
Everyday Miracles, Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, family practice dentistry for 29 years.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Open up there. Nick's gonna take off. And we're gonna end up being short.
Good job, but it's still a good job on
Yeah, he takes a pretty good shot right there himself.
Yes, he does.
So we've got to punt the ball away.
And if I remember what a punt it was.
It's going to roll all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Took it there.
Josh Daniel.
Those little boys just knew he was going out of bounds, didn't they?
Well, they weren't going to touch it, that's for sure. And, hats off to Franklin County here. They're going to drive this thing 98, 99 yards. Quentin Howard on the tackle there, and Quentin doesn't do everything right, but I'm telling you what, he's a bulldog. He will absolutely go eat up shins. And you watch him as this game goes along. I don't think we call the corner blitz, but he runs a corner blitz later on in this ball game and makes the tackle.
Yeah.
There he is, coming in for the shins. And we get an incidental face mask there. So they pick up 5 more yards and first down. Run the trap. We got it stuffed pretty good. We just need to tackle the guy. It's
a big guy.
He is a good size young man. He's about 215 pounds, which is big for us.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the old buck sweep again.
But they weren't, when they came on the field, they weren't as big as that Marshall County.
Oh, no. Marshall County, really big. Great job there. Good job. Bryson Corn at linebacker stuffs it. He doesn't make the tackle, but he stuffed it. And we won't watch the ball. We don't do that another time. So they go from a long situation, 8 yards to 3 yards, and they get it. Here comes the reverse.
Good job of hitting there.
Sam Brock on the tackle, and there was holding called. Here comes the trap again. He gets 5.
Every time.
5 back. And we jump again. We go from having been a long yardage situation to now it's 2nd and 5. They run the trap again. Again, we don't get down in the legs, and he just carries us for another 6, 7, 8 yards.
Somebody asked last night, how many does it take to tackle him? And I said, all of them.
You got to hit him low.
He's a big guy.
They're big. You got to hit them low. There you go. They go down when you hit them low. Hey, that was Sam again. And they're eating the clock up, and they're just driving it straight down the field.
Sort of like what Georgia Tech did to Tennessee last week.
Very similar. And again, we can't get the corner set, so outrun us to the end zone. And we find ourselves trailing 2 touchdowns, 21-7.
5 minutes to go in the first half.
We've run 1 play and a punt, and then they've eaten up the rest of the
clock. Can't win if you're not on the field.
Got to be on the field. Good job by Hunter Palmer.
Was.
And you were right. We did get it up.
I knew there was another one that did pretty good.
Kobe Burks is on a return the kickoff all the way past the 50 before it's over.
That was a good play.
Good job. Race Marin, Nick Barstead to race and pick up 8 or 9 yards. Makes a second and short. And we're having to run empty because we're out of running backs. And so
well, you got Bryson. He needs to rest and play defense.
He just played that whole series defensively.
Yeah.
So we're trying to buy him some time here. Had not planned on running empty except ball bounce. So
I thought, have they changed the rules? Can you one-hop those? No. Dadgum.
So we get a penalty. We also had linemen downfield. And just a little underthrown there. And really a good interception. I mean, he stayed
in there and reached up there and got up there and got it.
Pointed it and got it.
But about 3 more yards, and that'd have been 6. That'd have been a 6er right there.
Comes the buck sweep. And another 8 or 9 yards for them before Caleb Street makes the tackle. Comes a trap. We play it a little better, but he still don't get 4 yards.
4 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 6.
We're up there that time. We just didn't get him down.
Can't corral that kid. He's greasy.
Fumbles the football and still gains another 10 yards. We're not able to get off the blocks.
That was a weird play.
If I remember right, he was juggling, trying to catch it.
Right.
Run and draw play here, and they don't get a big-time holding call right there. Well, they'll get the runner.
Yes, he is.
It's Caleb Street. Made a saving tackle, but thank goodness for us, they saw the holding, and they bring him back, and
we pick.
Quentin Howard picks it off. So good job by the defense. That's one thing that the defense, we've not played outstanding defense, but we have played well enough that we turned the ball over.
Right.
And we have gotten turnovers, and that's been the biggest difference. And,
Bryson Corn's going to start running with a purpose right now. Maybe should have blocked with a purpose.
No, it was supposed to be a running play.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, we just blew it out.
Okay.
I don't know why, but
great job.
And we're just trying to go for a first down here on the next play, and it's going to be a huge play. Trying to hit Kobe there in the flats, and just a great job by Sons there, and then we can't tackle him, and we give him a touchdown right before halftime.
Right.
And, again, momentum. We're down by 3 touchdowns, and you wonder when you're meeting with your players at halftime, will we fold
Yeah.
and just take a beating, or do you make it respectable, or do you actually climb all the way back in to make it a ball game?
Well, they did.
Yeah. Hunter Jewell they changed their kickoff up. So anyway, we were trying to do what we had planned and didn't make an adjustment there. We needed to probably adjust. Bryson Corn on the carry here against their prevent.
Running hard.
We're trying to get it down there, field goal range. And he almost. 2 seconds left, so we're going to try kick 46-yard field goal. It was straight, but it was short. And so we're going to go in at halftime down 28-7.
2 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns, and they have all the momentum. Big interception there.
Downhard. Right there at the end of the half.
Yeah, so it's a pretty difficult situation. You're sitting there wondering, we've probably lost arguably our best football player, and we're being told there at halftime that he's done for the night, that they've tried everything in the world to get him where it would allow him to play, and it just won't. So I've spent a little bit. Defensively, we're going to go in and talk about that we got to be more physical at the point of attack.
Right.
Sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't. Offensively, we're going to talk about primarily Hunter Palmer, a sophomore wide receiver, that we've got to line him up at running back some, and Bryson Corn, making sure he understands what running plays we're going to try to run, and then make some adjustments with the receivers to a couple of routes that we've got to add, because we're going to be in some formations that we weren't planning on being in.
With people that you weren't planning on using.
Right, so that's the adjustments that we're making at halftime. And our young men, they're going to at least come back and battle.
Right, and that's what it's all about. You're down 3 touchdowns, and guess what has to happen between when you go off the field at the end of the second quarter and when you start at the end of the third quarter? Good coaching. That's what happens, and that's what we have, good coaching. Something else has to happen during that time period is hydration. That's what we have. Deja Blue, thank you, Sundrop, for hydrating the John Olive 5th Quarter Show and all of us over here at P-Head Productions and Channel 6 and the Tullahoma High School football team. We appreciate you very much and thank you for what you do for us and for our community. We also want to thank Mayo over at the Donut Palace for giving us those little fat pills that we bring in here every Saturday morning, which maybe none of us should eat, but they sure are good. So go get you some. Don't let me be the only one. You go over there and get you some too. And tell them you saw it right here on the John Olive 5th Quarter Show. We'll be right back after these commercials, and we will show you our halftime show. Thank you. Are you a shoeinista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Boutique, located at the Downtown Avenues, 115 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma. Just inside the front doors on the right, from funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. Owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Michael Kors, Boheme, and Misty purses, Bandolero and Yellow Box shoes, and Joseph Ribkoff clothing. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends will have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for. 115 Northwest Atlantic Street, Tullahoma. Attention, attention! Tullahoma and surrounding areas? Spinelli's Pizzeria is now open at 121 Northwest Atlantic Street in downtown Tullahoma. They specialize in Philadelphia-style pizzas that you can order by the pie or by the gigantic slice. Spinelli's also has great sandwiches with breads imported from Philly, loaded stromboli, salads, and desserts. They are open from 11 a.m. until 3 a.m. with delivery every day. So stop by Spinelli's and get a slice.
Citizens Tri-County Bank has the checking, loans, savings, and traditional banking services you want. Plus free internet banking and bill pay, bank your change, Visa gift card, and lots more state-of-the-art banking services. We focus on the service and services you want. So you can bank when, where, and how you want, at our offices, or from just about anywhere. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need.
The Wash Spot on North Jackson Street in Tullahoma is your new state-of-the-art, high-tech express tunnel car wash that gets your car clean quickly and beautifully. We have 4 washes available, from the $6 Express Wash to the $12 Supreme Clean, featuring DuraShield Total Car Protectant. Just pick your wash and let the Express Tunnel Wash leave the dirt behind.
And Wash Spot has installed a new high-pressure rinse system that greatly improves your car wash quality. It gives you 40 jet nozzles producing 650 pounds per square inch. Mud, dirt, and burnt poop, beware.
After the wash, you can help yourself to one of the free vacuums.
Wash Spot has added a mini detail service. It includes the Supreme Clean. They vacuum your vehicle, clean all windows inside and out, clean dash and instrument panel, shampoo 2 front floor mats, clean all door jambs, hand towel the entire vehicle, and dress the wheels and tires. The mini detail is now available at the Wash Spot on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for only $30.
Come by 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to get the best wash in town at a great price. We're located at 2180 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma. The Wash Spot, locally owned and operated. Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
High school marching band.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Hey, Tullahoma, stop by McMurray's for all your personal and business needs. Copying and finishing service. That's black and white and color copying, 1 to 1,000. Scan, print, reduce, enlarge up to 36 inches. Brochures, carbonless forms, design services, foam core mounting, fax service, comb and coil binding, lamination up to 40 inches. Wedding services include wedding invitations, wedding programs, and napkins. That's McMurray's, 101 West OG Street, Tullahoma. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. McMurray's.
Welcome to Tullahoma's newest south of the border eatery, La Fiesta Bar and Grill, located at 1410 North Jackson Street at the Quality Inn. Owned and operated by Chuy Villegas and family, the La Fiesta offers the freshest and best presented Mexican dishes in the area. The recently remodeled restaurant offers you all of your favorites, from chips and salsa to chicken, steak, and seafood dishes. Open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m., La Fiesta offers lunch specials, daily specials, a great children's menu, and any entree you desire. The bar is fully stocked with all of your favorite beverages, and the staff is friendly and knowledgeable. So why wait for your party? There's a fiesta going on every day at La Fiesta Bar and Grill, 1410 North Jackson Street, Tullahoma.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
But we get the football to start the second half, and we got to score. We got to score.
Need to score bad.
And I tell you what, we're not going to start off very well right here. We got two players running into each other. We almost fumbled the ball away. We take over at our good old number 20. We like the 20-yard line. And we're going to try to run an ISO here, and we're not going to make much. Franklin County is going to bury us in the ground. We're going to come back, run a trap play, and you know what? Franklin County is going to bury us in the ground. It's 3rd down and 9, and this is maybe the most crucial play of the game for us right here. 3rd and 9. We got to pick up a first down to keep a drive going and to give ourselves hope. And Nick Barstad's only hit Kobe Burks. And Kobe Burks runs for a lot of extra yards, and now we've got a first down, and it's amazing what that one play did for us.
Heavens, yes. Heavens, yes.
Come back. We hit Kobe Burks again, but they call it incomplete. Said the ball hit the ground. Excuse me.
That's all right. I've got them too.
So 2nd down and 10, and Bryson Corn actually turning the Jets on. Baby, go.
Look at him.
I'm telling you, it's good to see number 9 running with the football. I look forward to the day where we got he and Amari Burks both healthy at the same time, and that we can play. Jake will learn from that. He'll learn to keep his eyes right on that ball. It's going to be a tough catch. The ball was a little bit behind him, but he's good enough to catch him. Way to keep your feet moving.
What's Bryson weigh? 200?
He's 205 or so.
Yeah.
He's a good sized young man.
Good sized kid.
And great catch.
Beautiful catch. Very good catch.
We catch the corner trying to take the short route away from us and get behind. Chase Fowler puts it right through. And it's 28-14.
That's a concentration catch right there.
We tried an onside kick because I thought that's about the only chance we got is to steal a possession from them to get back into the game. And Colton Tucker almost got it. Wasn't exactly the way you draw it up, but I've never seen onside kicks be exactly the way you draw them up. And so we're not able to get it. They get it. They get good field position, but they've had good field position anyway. Good job of Mason Weaver. Kobe Burks comes up and makes the tackle, but Mason Weaver beating his block messed up where the play was designed to go. Here comes the G-scheme this way. Bryson Corn down on the legs. It's amazing what happens when you grab legs and wrap legs up.
The tree falls.
So now we got them. This is a big play for them because it's 3rd down and 8. We need to win it. Now it's going to be 3rd and 13.
And we need to win it.
We don't climb back in this game, you got to win it. And they run the buck sweep, and we got no corner at all. I mean, they just crush us. We not even close. So they get the 1st down. They keep their drive going. And we knew it. We knew when we left the game last night that we're way too soft out on the edges. And we have got to find some improvement, or this season that's got a chance to be a good season will go down if we can't get that solved.
Well, if everybody sees it, that's what they'll do to you.
That's exactly where they're going to attack. They're going to see where we're weak, and they are going to attack, just like they do all night long. Even when they running their fullback, Johnson, later on, they start attacking. He's bouncing it a hole wider. Why? Because that's where we're soft.
That's where.
And again, you can see we got nothing there to set the corner. And the players that were assigned to be setting, the corner, we're just not getting it done. And I don't know how to say it.
We're getting beat.
Not trying to berate anybody, but it's just not there. And sometimes it's because we're playing really young kids, and they got a senior, and we got sophomores, and our sophomores are getting killed.
Right.
I mean, sometimes
it's not effort.
Mismatch. We do hold them to a field goal right here, which is a win for us, but we don't get called for hurdling. And they got hurdling to keep you from injuring players. And, we're trying to give effort, and you can't. Got somebody, you just didn't think right. So we end up getting the penalty, and they end up punching it in. And so instead of giving up 3 points, we're going to give up 7.
So in high school, even if you don't touch the guy, you can't jump over the line of scrimmage like that?
You cannot. You can't do it in any level nowadays. Last year, some colleges, got these great athletes that were coming up and leaping the center, timing it, and they have now stopped that too.
They canceled all that out.
Yeah.
So what is it now?
35-14.
14. Every time we score, they're scoring, so we're not catching up any.
Nick picks up about 4 or 5 there. Running, scrambling there to the right, and we're going to come back, and having to make some adjustments, and anyway, we're going to lose most of that 4 or 5 that we gained. So now we're right back down in those 3rd down longs, 3rd and long.
Living on them.
But we're going to hit Race going across the middle of the field here. Does a good job bending it in there, and he picks it up. And
you know, like you said, I guess it was last week you said, I think we do better on 3rd and long than we do 3rd and 3 or 4.
We're geared a little bit more to be able to make some plays than we have been.
Yeah.
And just means that you're more athletic than what you have been. So
good job.
Good job pitching and catching there.
Well, it's a good way to turn that thing backwards.
Picks up 1st down, and
we need to score again.
Our offensive line, they're not the biggest and most physical, but that was a great job there. Paul Henry and Mason Weaver got it just enough of his man that he couldn't tackle Bryson, so we pick up another 20 yards after that contact, and just proud of them. They are battling.
That was a great play call right there. I wish we could rewind that.
That was great execution by Nick Barstead, and really an outstanding catch by Matt Ross as he reached back and caught it. It was a tight window that Nick threw the ball in. Here we kick it deep because they're up looking for the onside kick, and that guy's don't let it walk. You know, if it had just stayed over a little bit, because the deep man,
we could have gone down there and picked it up and scored.
They had a guy that was running for it that had sprinted all the way from the 40 back there, but the deep guy wasn't going for the ball.
No.
And anyway, they get it back out at 35. Sometimes, no matter what you try, it just won't work. And,
great job.
That's their offensive guard. He made that tackle. He hit them low, they go down. Now watch this. Now Tommy's on him. Tommy McCullough right here is on hit him low and see what happens. Whoop. Down they go. It's amazing. I hope we can learn. We've been preaching it now for 2 weeks. You can't practice hitting them low because you don't want your players hit low in practice.
Right.
But that's what it takes, is tackling low.
Well, I mean, and you watch those NFL corners and those guys that play in the back there where they hit folks when they come up like that. They don't. Look at here.
Good job by B. That's a way to run. And he steps out of bounds at the 45, brings the quarter to an end. But
we're in this ball game.
We're fighting. We're trying to battle our way. We're trying to get it back down to 1 score again, and you know.
And it's exciting. It's exciting. That's what's so cool about Tullahoma High School football. They never give up. You know, even for the 2 years we just went through, you know, these cats didn't give up. They just keep playing, they keep battling, and now we're coming out of that, and they brought excitement back to the football team. They went in football games, and there's nothing that makes you want it better than winning.
Winning helps.
It feels so good when you do that. You don't have to, it doesn't define everything in your life, but it sure does feel good when you win. We'll be back with the 4th quarter here in just a minute.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
If you're looking for fuel, food, or fun, don't forget the Dameron Brothers stores. The Shortstop has fuel, food, and beverages. The Liquor Locker carries all of your favorite brands of wines and spirits. It has party supplies, beverages, and the area's best selection of premium cigars. So for all your party needs, Jeff and Jay say, come on by, and thank you for the support of our businesses.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District.
Donuts. Tasty. Donuts. Donuts.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Here we go. Sorry. We're trying to go deep. Nick does a great job.
That
Comes
is
off to Matt Ross.
Really good catch right there as well.
So we were looking to take a shot at them to start the fourth quarter. Come back, don't run B, and defensive tackle there, end, whatever you want to call him.
Waiting on him.
I still call them tackles because I'm out of the old set of the 50 technique.
Right.
We come back and run it again. He's going to prove me wrong that he can stop it. I really thought that we had it there, and I thought wrong. And this time Nick keeps it, and he goes, gets a couple. Now we got a big fourth down.
Their tackle or end was waiting on him out there. He wanted to take that
We're going to
step
throw
outside.
a little quick screen here to Race. Great job of Mason Weaver, and Matt didn't make his block, but he made the guy dance around him so much that we were able to get around and get the first down. Throw it to Hunter Palmer. That's what turned the Jets on.
Look at him. Great job,
Fight
Hunter.
for that end zone. And they don't mark him short, but that was a great effort to get to that end zone.
Kid got a little burst I didn't know he had.
I didn't know he had that burst right there, to be quite honest with you. That adrenaline was pumping, probably.
Yeah, I bet.
I remember what life was like for me as a sophomore. Great job right there, and I want to point out that Jacob Hill right there adjusted on the move to who he was on the block. As we ended up blocking that differently than the way we had planned. And I'd already mentioned to you how our offensive lineman made some adjustments. Jacob had no idea who he was blocking until he got around that center. And if you're watching this in the replay, you'll see that he makes the block that, as well as Paul Henry. Paul Henry does a great job on his man. Hunter Palmer saves a touchdown. But again, they're out past our 40-yard line.
Yeah. We're starting this thing at a 20-yard deficit every time.
Every time, and that's going to become a priority for us this week. We're going to go back and really look at our special teams, and we're not very special right now. We're pretty non-special, so we're going to go to work.
Special teams and edge play.
And here they come. Buck sweep. There's your corner blitz that I told you about.
Yeah.
And he will tackle him in the legs. He's not scared to go get a leg. And he's going to run the corner blitz again. And this time, because of that, we probably don't have anybody left running from the backside to replace the safety. And Coach Sis may have been calling that corner blitz, but I don't think so. I don't remember us calling a corner blitz.
he wouldn't call 2 in a row, would he?
No. So
I ought to tell you something.
Young sophomore.
That's all right. Hey, if it tasted good one time, it's going to taste better twice.
He wants to make plays.
Oh, Lordy.
And they kick it short right here, and Kobe Burks picks it up, and I think we get back to the 20-yard line.
All right. 20-yard line, 6 inches. We're gaining on it.
And
That's
we
a
hit
good
Kobe
play.
there.
It's a good play.
Going to get it out, maybe to the first down. I can't remember. We did get the first down. Couldn't remember if we got the first or it was just a tad short. Come back, run B there, and Bryson gets it up a couple of yards. Tough running in there. Come back though, great cut right there. Keep those legs churning, and he picks up another first down as Bryson ended up rushing for over 160 yards last night. And we're trying to hit Matt Ross there, and they pass interfere, so instead of it being a 3 or 4 yard gain, we get 15 out of the deal. Come back. I believe that's Brace that we hit, if I remember right. And we're going to try to hit Mr. Palmer there, and we're fortunate that that was a forward pass and not backwards. Again, we've taken a wide receiver and put him in the backfield out of desperation to give Bryson a blow. So we're having.
What impressed me though is no matter whether it was or wasn't, he went after that ball like it was a fumble.
That's correct.
That takes field sense for that right there.
Yeah. Now we got
awareness.
Another 4th down, I believe. And this time Bryson Corn going to go get it. That's a great job.
Yeah.
Great job blocking over there. Proud of our kids battling right here. Our young men. And bad call by me. I call a play, and we got confusion. We got receivers jogging, quarterback looking to throw the ball, and nobody's looking for it.
Great play call right there.
Good job there. Nick Barstead, Matt Ross, and good execution by those two. Good job by the offensive line on that drive. Nick wasn't scrambling for his life or anything. He was getting time. And
now it's 35.
2.5 minutes. We got onside kick it again. But good job by their man.
And that was a perfect onside kick right there, except it didn't take that high hop.
Yeah. We needed it to get that bounce.
Get him.
And you can see he bounced out a hole wider than normal. And you got a senior running back against a sophomore corner. Coach Shaw standing beside me, and he says, "Man, we just missed that tackle." And I said, "Well, Coach, if that was your senior running back and there was a sophomore corner and it was one-on-one, would you be upset if you didn't win that?" He just looked at me and said, "No." He said, "I'd be upset if my senior couldn't make a sophomore miss." Good job by Kobe Burks here. Good blocking. And we get the ball down on their end of the field, so we still got a chance. So we're going to take a shot at them right here. We're going to try to get Kobe one-on-one, and we do it, and we just can't complete it because he's there, and we're buying. And we could have gotten our touchdown and still had 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah.
But we didn't, so we got to go back to work here. And
slips.
Yeah. And we're having to work fast. Not wanting to use our timeouts right now. Hunter Palmer's on a Nick buys time. Hunter Palmer catches the ball.
That's a great
job.
catch.
Great job. And
Bryson
going through, but having to carry everything in that one arm, he's not able to put it in his outside arm. And they caused the fumble. Nick Barstead credited with recovering it. And then try to hit Race, not able to get him.
That was a good no call.
Yeah, that was a good no call. It was a good job by the DB. Good job. And
That's
we
a
come
great
back,
catch.
And again,
Great
Hunter
catch.
Palmer stretching for that.
What a catch.
And then we fumble the snap. And, needed that ball in the end zone.
Quick.
We're losing precious time right now. And try to give it to Bryson there. And so we're going to line it right back up. And this time, Race is going to come down inside. Nick's going to hit him. And he reaches back for that football. I'm just going to give credit to those two guys.
Great hands.
Yeah, that was a good job by both of those.
Great vision.
That's a play by those two.
Great vision. That's one of those things
Picture
where
of our 12th team there. I'll say thank you to the ROTC people. I don't know how many push-ups. They ought to be getting in good shape right now. We have at least.
Oh, get on that thing. Boy, it was close.
Yeah, it was close. And so ball game's going to come to an end on the next snap. We've got a timeout, but I'm not going to extend this game. We've given a valiant effort and take a knee, and ball game's over.
You know, when you're down 3 touchdowns, you're 28-7, and you come back and fight this thing all the way through to 49-44.
Yeah, 49-42.
42. I mean,
I don't know why we're digging ourselves in a hole. I understand a little bit, but but we know what we got to do, what we got to get corrected, and that's what we got to work on. And, if we don't turn the corner and get to where we're making some progress, there's areas that we've got to work on, and that's what we got to do as a coaching staff. That's what we got to do as players, and we've got to get better as coaches at seeing some things on Friday night on all 3 spectrums of the game and making those adjustments before we have to get to halftime. And our players have to be able to make adjustments, like I talked about Jacob Hill adjusting during the play, who he was on a block. Those are the type of things that you got to be able to do, and if we'll do that, and if we'll get it down to where when we come out on a Friday night and we don't dig ourselves in these 3 touchdown holes that we've done 2 out of 3 times. And even last week we were down 2 touchdowns. I've got, I've got to figure it out why we're starting so slow, and see if we can't get this thing turned around to where we start fast and finish fast.
Well, but the one thing that is so cool about it is last night Fran had to work and I was texting her, and like you say, we're at a 3 touchdown deficit, and I'm looking at my text and I'm texting her every 2 minutes a different score, and so in the second half, almost every 2 minutes, our young men had a reason to quit, but they didn't accept it. And that's what's so cool about it from the fans' perspective, is seeing these kids not quit when a whole lot of other teams would have quit numerous times during that ball game last night. They absolutely refused to quit.
That's a tribute to our players.
And it certainly is, and it's also a tribute to how they're coached.
I'm just telling you, they've worked hard. They've worked really, really hard. They want to get it turned around. They want to finish this season well.
Yeah, and
so
they can.
I expect us to get it done, and we just got to get it done.
And we're going, do we have another commercial break back there, back room? No? Okay, so we'll talk a little bit right now about Spring Hill. Okay. We're going to Spring Hill this Friday night.
We do.
And that's a regional game?
Region game. They're picked for second place in our region behind Marshall County. So our first 2 games are against the top 2 teams that were preseason picks.
And played Marshall County to a 1-score game.
We did, but you gotta get those to where you're the one
on the other side.
That's correct. In order to get to the playoffs, and so Spring Hill's got a running back named Smith that's committed to Georgia Tech. They got a wide receiver that everybody thinks the world of, and he's got several offers. I believe it's Cincinnati is his biggest offer. I'm looking at my sons because they keep up with that stuff, and they've got a big lineman that made All-Region last year, first team All-Region as a sophomore. He was number 99 last year. He's changed his number to 55 because they got to play him in the offensive line this year. They're a very talented football team. They're a lot like us, though. They're a little thin. They have a lot of kids playing both ways, and so.
I think Riverdale beat them last night 27-17, something like that.
I think it was even worse. I think Riverdale got cranked up there toward the fourth quarter and put it on.
Might have been 47-17 or something
so
like that.
27, I think it was like 40-something to 27 or 24 or something. They've scored.
But that's where we are next Friday night, and we're at Spring Hill. So, one thing that's also really fun about Tullahoma Wildcat football is it's amazed me through the years how we travel. Mm-hmm. We are, as a football team, because I was part of a football team here, and even in those days, which 50 years ago, the Tullahoma fan base has always traveled well, and we are very lucky as players and as coaches to have that kind of support on the road. And so we just want you folks out there to remember that and find a way to get to Spring Hill next Friday night. There's all kinds of good places to eat before you get there. You can go to Puckett's Grocery or afterwards. There's all kinds of neat places to go up there and have something to eat for the ball game. But we need you there because we're trying to do something special this year, and you're a great big part of it.
That's very correct. And we've had great support and great crowd last night.
Oh, yeah.
That's what football ought to be on Friday nights in Southern Middle Tennessee.
And a perfect night for it last night. Coach, I hope you have a good, safe week of practice this week and don't get anybody hurt and get those that are a little bit nicked up back in good shape. And I know you'll be working hard to solve those two or three things that you were just talking about. And we're close, folks. We're real close. Don't you miss out on it. You be at these football games. For John Gray, which is me, and John Olive, which is this guy over here, who I'm proud to share this desk with, we'll see you Friday night in the stands, and if not, we'll see you next week on the show. Thank you very much.